So for those that don't know, Joe Politics is a left-wing clickbait rag, essentially, that's very anti-British, hasn't seen an anti-British perspective that it doesn't like. It went out on the streets of Tower Hamlets in London, a very diverse community, and it asked them about multiculturalism. This reply, I can't imagine it was the one they wanted.
I think there is a big responsibility of the Muslim community in that, because we have tried to change the British. It is totally different now. It's nothing like Britain before. You know, it's everybody's like doing their own thing and they want to adapt everything. So this country's own culture has disappeared. You know, and I think this is something that needs to come back if we want to be, feeling the important. Because, you know, if the British society changed to other countries' rules and religious expectation and everything, then you cannot expect the Britain politicians to be British to you.
Yeah. I mean, she's absolutely right, of course. If you look across London, the amount of cultures that have entered there over a really unsustainable period with vast numbers coming to our country that you simply can't sustain. You can't have a melting pot, which is what our politicians always wax lyrical about, because it's too many competing cultures all fighting with each other for supremacy and to be different from each other. Look at Whitechapel, the way in which actually you are presented with other foreign tongues on Transport for London displays. This is a sign, I think, of seeking supremacy over actually seeking British identity.
So this is interesting. So you think Britain has been too accommodating almost?
Yes, it is. And I think this multicultural, everything coming into it has made it like the society has changed to everybody's adaptations. Yeah. Like everybody's doing their own thing, schools and everything, they're like having different kind of holidays, everybody's having different kind of their own adaptations. And I think if you go to Tower Hamlets Council and you want to speak to someone about before I would go to council and I would see that they would expect it and they understand me, but now they will be like, oh, in your culture it happens, so adapt to it.
Yeah, so that last point there, saying that actually she goes into Tower Hamlets Council and actually they're not expecting to understand this woman. They're expecting this woman to be speaking in a foreign language. Sorry, but if you come to Britain, if you come to our country, you want to live here, to work here, or take benefits from this country, then you damn well better learn the language, learn the lingo to be able to be part of British life. And the point there about schools celebrating all kinds of different religions and festivals and all the rest of it. Today we just saw in King's Cross Station, one of London's busiest stations, actually putting up a line from Prophet Muhammad onto its billboards. Now this to me isn't a sign of a assimilation. Actually, it's a sign of trying to seek to topple what already is here. We are supposed to be a Christian heritage country. We celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Easter, we celebrate all of these other things. Now, if you want to do something else from that, fine. But I don't think the country should be expected to change to accommodate that. I agree with this woman. Actually, the people coming here ought to change to be able to assimilate into British society. And if you don't want to do that, well, frankly, you know where the door is. Have you got what it takes to be a reasoned presenter? Well, send us a short clip of yourself to join@reasoned.uk and we might be seeing you on this very channel very soon indeed.